YouTube is a social media platform too. Hi, I'm Lisa, the artist behind Lachri Fine Art. In today's social media tip for artists, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why I think YouTube is a great platform for artists to be taking advantage of. For me, YouTube has been one of the best moves that I've ever made. It's just such a great way to reach even more of an audience. So first, I'm going to share with you a few things that I learned from doing this. First, don't do it thinking you're going to get rich and you saw an article where someone made hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on YouTube. Those results are not typical. And you don't really have control over it because like 5 years ago, YouTubers were making a lot more money off their ad revenue than they are now. And that's not something that we have any control over. That's just a YouTube, Google, whatever thing. So if you're planning on making your house payment by what you make on your ad revenue, that's kind of a scary thing to do. It's a nice bonus, but it should not be your sole source or your goal for your sole source of income. Besides the fact that the chances of getting to the point where you are making a living doing that, not all that likely. That said, it is a great way to grow your fan base. So this is something you can take those videos, you can share them over on all your social media platforms, you can embed them into your website, and it is just a great tool for branding, letting people get to know who you are. We've talked about the importance of branding before. People liking the artist is often just as important as liking the artwork. So this is just a really great way to let people get to know you and who you are and what you stand for, what your artwork means, all of that stuff. While I may not be able to make a living from the money made on AdSense, I am able to use YouTube to help promote the prints that I have available or get more commissions and that sort of thing. So it just kind of all works together towards the same end goal of making a living as an artist. One of the things that I like so much about YouTube is that it is such a great way to separate yourself from a lot of the other artists who are on the internet. Yeah, there's a lot of us making videos, but there's way more who aren't. Having these YouTube videos available on your website is a really good way to separate yourself from a lot of these other artists. Now, with all of those awesome things, there are some things you do want to know about. It is not going to happen for you overnight. I started this channel in 2011 and I was uploading really sporadic. I actually wasn't doing any of the stuff that you should do to build a channel. I was just throwing videos up as I put them together. Like I would throw up 5 on the same day and then I wouldn't post anything else for 6 months. But not a good way to go. I was doing it just so that I had stuff to embed onto my channel. So it grew very slow. There are things that you can do to grow that audience a lot faster than I initially did. However, it's not something that happens overnight. Don't think that you're gonna upload a great video and it's gonna go viral and everybody's gonna see it and everyone's gonna subscribe and oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so famous. It just does not work that way. The way that YouTube analytics work, the more views you get, the higher you rank on the search engine, which means the more views you get, which kind of doesn't make sense because how are you supposed to get views if you're low on the search engine? It comes with time. But early on your YouTube channel, having a very low number of subscribers and very low views is not a bad thing. The reason for that is that usually when we make something, whether it be a painting or a video, we're so excited, we are so proud of ourselves, we think it's the best thing ever and we think everybody's gonna love it. And when we're starting off, that's not usually the case. There's a learning curve. It's going to take time for us to improve. Taking advantage of having the low view count, the low subscriber numbers, this is a good time for you to learn a lot in how to make videos, how to edit videos, how to act natural on camera. That is a big thing. Let's take a look back at one of my videos from a couple of years ago. Oh, I can't watch this. I'm going to be walking you through painting a black and white portrait in oil paint. As usual, I'm using a Frederick's Blue Label canvas. I prefer these canvases because they are a polyflax cotton blend that are triple primed for an ultra smooth surface, perfect for portraits and other fine detail work. Like all Frederick's canvases, Is it over? Here's the thing, when I made this, I was so proud of myself. I didn't really know how to edit, and so I tried to memorize the whole thing and say it all in one shot, and I was so unnatural on camera. I was so stiff. It was the best that I could do at the time, but I didn't have enough camera experience. I didn't have enough experience talking to you guys, and so all of my earlier videos were so painfully awkward. Like, seriously, they're just painful to watch. That is not how I act in person. So back then, I didn't have as many subscribers as I do now, so embarrassing myself that badly wasn't as big of a deal. So when you start off, if you are coming across as being very awkward on camera, don't let that discourage you either. It comes with time. One thing that a lot of YouTubers will do when they get started is do a vlog every single day for a month, forcing them to get used to being on camera, to get used to talking to their audience, while realistically they are sitting in a room talking to themselves. It's that experience of just doing it over and over again that is going to loosen you up, going to make you more natural on camera. Almost all of us start off being pretty stiff and unnatural, so those of you who are thinking, well, I can't do this because I'm not good on camera, you saw that video. I wasn't either. It comes with time and with practice. Now, another thing, a lot of people are intimidated by putting videos on YouTube because of the trolls, of the nasty comments that people make just to try to get a rise out of you. YouTube has the worst reputation for this sort of thing. I have found with most art channels, we don't seem to get the nasty comments quite as much as some other type of YouTube channels, so we're kind of lucky there. And overall, most people are amazing. Most of the people who are going to watch your videos are going to encourage you and be awesome, but you will get those few who say very nasty comments, so you do want to be prepared for that. And if that is something that you're worried about, what you may want to do when you start off, you can turn off the comments or the like feature. So you don't even have to worry about what people say, but you're still getting the experience. You could also upload a video and leave it as unlisted, so the only people who will see it are those you share the actual link with. That's another way to get yourself started. Now, I'm not regularly going to be making videos talking about how to make your YouTube channel better. I just wanted to bring it up and talk about how great it can be for an artist, but I do want to refer those of you who are interested in growing your YouTube channel and do want to be serious with it. There's a guy named Tim Schmoyer who has a YouTube channel here called Video Creators who gives the best advice. I seriously watch every single one of his videos. Definitely head over to that channel. I watched quite a few different YouTubers who give advice and tips on how to grow your YouTube channel, but definitely this is the best. He's such good information, and he actually did a video just this last week that I will put an annotation to here somewhere. That was actually, the main point was if you should pay to promote your videos, but he talked about kind of some of the same stuff that I did, but worded it way better on when you're new to building your channel and why having a low subscriber number initially is not a bad thing. So definitely head over there and check that out. He also has a book called 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel. I got this quite a few months ago, and it has so much good information on how to optimize your channel. It's like $30, but if you are, again, if you are serious about growing your channel and building that up, that is definitely on my must-have list. Thanks for watching, guys. If you are new to my channel, I have new video critiques every Tuesday where I'm critiquing your original paintings or drawings, my own speed paintings, drawings, and tutorials every Wednesday, social media tips for artists each Thursday, and artist vlogs every weekend. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe, and you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Google+, all those social media sites. Links are below in the video description to keep up with news, my newest work, and see real-time clips of whatever it is I'm currently working on. I'll see you guys this weekend.